you got plenty of time. Okay. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing this through my, well, I'm going to put this out through my YouTube channel, which is unusual for me, because I'm not yet banned. And after the videos I've been putting out there the last few days, I'm staggered as it happens. Absolutely staggered. But I've been watching doing a little bit this afternoon, digging around, catching up, because I was ill for a few days there over Christmas, and I'm just sort of getting back into it really. And yeah, so I've made a few notes here I want to bring to your attention. Some of you may well agree with it, others they may well not. That's not my problem. But before I start, I retain my right under Article 10 of the European Court of Human Rights, okay, which protects my freedom of speech. So, if you don't like what I've got to say, or if you don't like hearing what I've got to say, switch it off. Do not moan, do not complain, just switch it off. You don't like my point of view or my opinions, tough. I don't give a shit. So, listening to Habib earlier on, about half hour ago. Habib, if you don't know who Habib is, well, I suggest you switch off. He believes that the majority of interests of the British people, the majority of interests of the British people should be upheld. Not cozying up to the minority, not bending the knee to the minority, but upholding the rights of the majority. And the majority at this moment in time, as far as I'm aware, is the British. We still hold sway within these islands. And I've got a question for those of you that come to these islands. If you hate our culture so much, and you dislike the British and our way of life so much, then why come here? I know why you've come here. You've come over here to take over. Well, I've got news for you. It's never ever going to happen. Never. Never, never, ever going to happen. I'm starting off to talk about the documentary Silenced. The documentary Silenced. If you have not watched it, go and watch it. You'll find it on X. Okay? You'll find it on my page. Go and watch it. And then open your gob. Don't be ignorant talking about shit you don't know shit about. I'm sorry, I can't be as polite as a lot of other people that come on here talking about this crap are. I'm a lot older, and I've lived through the last 40 years of this crap. $75 million had seen this documentary, Silenced, worldwide. 75 million worldwide. I refuse to use that word globally. Elon Musk come out 48 hours ago, or even maybe less than that, talking about freeing Tommy Robinson from prison. That went up by 40 million views. That now stands at around 110, 115 million, all because of Elon Musk bringing this topic and conversation to the table. Go and watch it, or keep your gobs shut. Okay, very briefly, Elon Musk comes out to support Tommy Robinson. And what do the UK's mainstream media do? The newspapers, what do they say? Here's a little ditty for you. The Mail. Elon Musk demands release of far-right ringleader Tommy Robinson. The Independent. That's a joke, isn't it? Elon Musk demands Tommy Robinson be freed from prison in fresh conspiracy claims. You lot out there still believing this, are you? The Guardian. Elon Musk calls for Tommy Robinson to be released from prison, angers Labour MPs. Oh, really? Really? Oh, it angers all you Labour MPs, does it? Did you have a nice Christmas and a New Year, did you? Oh, did you? Home with your families? Yeah? Well, Tommy's banged up with telling the truth. For telling the truth. Again, you don't know what you're talking about, I do. Go and watch Tommy Robinson in the documentary Silenced. And by the way, Tommy refused to take it down at his court hearing, where he could have received maybe a 2 or 3 month lesser sentence. He might have got 12 months instead of 18 months. But he refused. Why would a man refuse to take down a documentary? Because it's the truth. And why would they lock him up? They lock him up to shut him up. Here's one for all you Labour voters out there. Is this what you voted for? Is this what you voted for? Communism, socialism, Marxism, fascism? Do you hate this country as well, do you? Tommy's on 22-hour lock-up eating tins of tuna. Because he obviously doesn't trust the prison food. We're all praying for you, Tommy. We're all praying for you. Next and final question from myself. What now does Nigel Farage do? Take Elon's 100 million donation to the Reform UK Party, or refuse the offer? Or, well, it's over to you, Reform. Maybe we might hear something out of you about the people, the 70 people that have been locked up for posting opinions on Facebook or X. Maybe we'll hear from you about Peter Lynch, who committed suicide after receiving a 2 year and 8 months prison sentence for praying for his children and being in the wrong place at the wrong time, praying for his children. Was not involved in any violence whatsoever. When are Reform going to come out and talk about what matters to us 4 million people that gave you our vote at the last election? That put 5 of you, Reform UK members of Parliament, in there. And then dump us all in the river, Richard Tice. You think you're going to get elected at the next election? You got no chance. Forget it. Forget it. Because at this moment in time, you won't be getting my vote. You got my vote at the last election, but you won't be getting it at the next one. Not a chance. Not a hope or a prayer. I'd rather jump on an aeroplane and get out of here. I can go and live anywhere I want. For probably a third of the cost that it cost me living here in good old Blighty. A third. Okay, that's all I've got to say. We'll have a good evening.